That fucking chapter, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. This person is SASAKI'S, my big brother, Kaneki. Remember me. Tokyo Ghoul, chapter 30. I don't even know what's about to happen with the Sasaki persona. I can't tell you. I can't tell if we're going to see Kaneki. I can't tell if we're going to see a new emergence of another personality that splits off and tries to combine both Sasaki and Kaneki. I don't know if we're going to see Centipede-sama. I don't know. I can't tell you right now. This chapter was hype. I will say this. Hinami was the shining fucking star of this chapter alongside JUUZO. I'll say that right now. And then we have fucking Sato activating some half-cockroach centipede-like mask. And he's like, yo, looking like a fiend, dude. After Hina goes in and chops off his fucking hand. Okay? Don't worry. If you haven't seen the live reaction, I did a live reaction. I don't know if this is up before the live reaction or after the live reaction or what the fuck is going on. You gotta watch the live reaction, though. I guarantee you gotta watch the live reaction. But this chapter of Free, the symbolism is heavy as Hinami and Saiko are onlooking and they see Sasaki there. Sasaki looks back at Saiko and she's like, don't go. Hinami is looking on one of them. He's like, even if he's just a vessel, even if he's a container. And I love the insight that this chapter gives into Hinami's mind. I'm going to spend a little bit of time on that. But to see what Ishida did there, where I think truly what happened when Sasaki's words where he's like, it's great that he was such, love to see that Kaneki was loved so much. That's what he took away from this. I think Sasaki feared Kaneki up to this point, the persona that was Kaneki. Not just because of what he represented and that he would lose himself in his existence in this world, in his actualization. But he feared him because, let's be fucking honest, white-haired Kaneki is quite fucking fiendish. Especially if you don't know the dude. He's fucking scary. He's a creepy dude. You fuck you up. He's twisted, dude. Fucking 103 Bones treatment says it all, okay? I digress. For him to recognize that Hinami loved and would sacrifice herself for him, for her ONII-CHAN, that because Sasaki realizes, and he has those that he cares about right now. Saiko, the rest of the Qs, Arima at like a father to him, Akira like a mother to him, and to find out that Kaneki has people that see him as family. He's like, he must have been a good dude. And I think that fear in him is lessened, so much so that he might be willing to let go right now. And that could be a route that we go down. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to say that right now. It's too hard to predict in terms of how she's going to reconcile. Even if Kaneki just straight up comes back, does that mean Sasaki's going to be gone? We're coming to the climax. We're coming to the very penultimate portion of the auction. This is it right here. This, the Remembrance Day foreshadowing, everything that's been building up is right here. And there's a lot outside of that. But that ending just got me hyped. So much so that the thumbnails that I picked prior, I was questioning myself. I'm like, this has to be fucking it. This has to be it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's run through the chapter from beginning to end. Because I want to talk about JUUZO. I want to talk about Hinami and the insight got into her mind. We saw a little bit of Ayato this chapter and find out based on him and Naki's dialogue that he straight up just abandoned Big Madam. He just didn't give a fuck. He's like, the organization didn't tell you to do this. I'll give you this is not part of their orders. He just doesn't give a fuck. Let's go. Let's get out of here. We gotta regroup. Triple Blades is basically commenting on the decision. He's like, that's not a bad decision. But this chapter, by and large, the shining star, fucking Hinami, dude. She goes in. Oh my god, she goes, and I have to find the lines. The flashback, that just took me back, dude. The flashback, those couple panels of Kaneki teaching Hinami, how to read and everything like that, and certain words, and, reading with her and whatnot. That shit got me. That fucking got me. And Hinami's dialogue gives us such keen insight into where she's gone and what her resolve is right now. Is this person really just a container? Even if it's empty. Even if he doesn't know who I am, even if only the vessel of his soul is here, then I will protect this person. That's how much she loves Kaneki. And we've known that since the jump. Every move she's made has been for Kaneki. That's why she's with Aogiri, and that's the insight that I've been waiting for into Hinami's perspective, because she says something very interesting as she's standing toe-to-toe with Sato in this chapter. But let's keep going. I won't let you fight it alone anymore, she says in that fucking panel, dude. I'm just like, Hinami, I love you, dude. Hinami's always been in my top 10. This chapter just reconfirms why, dude. I need to reevaluate my top 10 of Tokyo Ghoul right now, because I haven't thought about it since Re. My number 3 choice is still JUUZO, and this chapter did a lot, and that's my next section of discussion. But Hinami, dude, holy shit. Holy fucking shit. And Sato just straight feed mode gets his fucking hand chopped off. I'm sure this shit's gonna, it regens in that panel. I looked at it later. I was like, okay, it regens. He reattaches it. He's like, it hurts, oh my god. And he fucking gets up, he's like, yo, and he has the fucking half cockage of fucking mask on, dude. That shit got me. That's what I want to make thumbnail. Even still. Then you have Big Madam and everything. I'll get back to Hinami because I want to talk about JUUZO. That smile that JUUZO has. And I see the insight into JUUZO's soul and his spirit and where he's been at this time, all this time. It wasn't really about, so much so about revenge. That's not what he wanted, as he has that, broken smile. And he's like, I didn't want to do this, really. It's just my job. It's not a personal grudge. It's not a vendetta. It's just my job. And the dialogue before that is like, the only thing you ever left me with is scars. But even still, those are the only things I remember. But even still, it doesn't matter what the people around me say. I don't hold a grudge against you. I don't. This is just my job. Okay? And it shows that at the heart of it, despite the horrific things that Big Madam put him through, despite her bitch-made pleading right now, trying to be like, don't hurt me, I'll give you whatever you want, blah, blah, and then to turn and just be like, fuck you, I never loved you, you were just something that could bend to my will, right? To see that JUUZO genuinely saw her as a figure of respect, less so than Shinohara, but still, you get me. It hurt him, and I felt for my boy in this chapter. I digress off of, the fucking goth lolly costume that the dude is still in. Like, the man is still in the goth lolly, which kind of detracts from the impact of it, because, well, he's grade A trap material right now, dude. I need to get away from this goth lolly JUUZO and get back to the normal JUUZO, but that's neither here nor there. His squad is real. Hanbi's comforting him. She's about to be like, I never once loved. She can't even finish her words. They all three of them just slice her up. They're like, don't even finish that. Hanbi's like, you don't need to hear that. You don't need to hear that. He tries to comfort her. And JUUZO's like, goodbye, father. Dude, that shit was impactful. Back to Hinami, though, dude. This is Takizawa, a successful owl experiment. Takizawa is one of the successful owl experiments, and if he's this successful, because he's going in, dude. He's fucking crazy. Takizawa Sato has proven himself to be a fucking beast. I can only imagine what Amon is on. I can only fucking imagine what Amon is on. And Kaneki needs to be back for that. There's no way Sasaki is dealing with that. I'm sorry. There's no way. No way. That's neither here nor there. I mean, but they don't even necessarily need to clash right now. We don't even know how things are going to transpire. Like I've always said, Kaneki and Amon will be the bridge between Ghoul and human. But at this point, that's even up in the air. We need Hide back. But this is a conversation for another day. I need to do like a Tokyo Ghoul live stream or something so we can talk about a lot of stuff. Let's continue with this review. Fucking Sato just straight feed mode, talking about croquettes and crabs and cream and whatever the fuck he's on, dude. I don't even know what the fuck he was saying, dude. I didn't eat. Hinami's mindset, dude. And she's like, and what Sasaki's dialogue to her was, she's like, I'm no longer the person you knew. But I'm sure this Kaneki was a great person if he was remembered like this. That was my impetus for thinking that he's going down this path and this mentality that I was talking about at the beginning of this review. But to get the dialogue from Hinami in this chapter, where she's basically holding her own against Sato, and she's like, if I could keep up like this, why did I defect from Banjo and the others? There was no point. All she wanted to do was have the ability, the position, and the power to protect her fucking ONII-CHAN and those that she cared about. That's why she's with Aogiri right now. So that could change in the future. I was wondering from the jump, and that's what I always believed in my heart, but I wanted to get her concrete resolve from her, and I knew it would all come to fruition when she made a move and recognized that her ONII-CHAN was right in front of her eyes. And then what Ishida does with Psycho here, dude. where he has both of them. Sasaki realizing that he has family. Realizing that this other persona inside him, Kaneki, has family. They're both loved. And either one of them could be lost in this interaction. Either one of them will take hold right now. And Sasaki's ready to go in no matter what, if it means protecting those right in front of his eyes right now. Fucking cracking the hand, dude. Ready to go in, dude. That panel. This is on a thumbnail. I don't even care. This person is Heisei Sasaki, my big brother, Ken Kaneki. Remember me. Rapid development at the auction. And I'm gonna look at the map real quick, because I haven't looked at the map in a little bit. I wonder when they're gonna resolve this Piero joint, because they're still chilling over there. I want to resolve it. The map isn't up to date. The map isn't up to date because it doesn't have Psycho over here. So this is the old map. Doesn't even matter. Alright. That's pretty much it for this review. Check out the live reaction if you hadn't. I feel like I go a little bit more in depth in the live reaction. I'm hyped right now. This fucking chapter, dude. Like, getting the insight into Hinami's mind. Getting the closure of JUUZO'S past. The hint, the final push for the return of Kaneki. Like, all of them before, you could speculate and be like, yo, Centipede's coming, Kaneki's coming. But this right here, next chapter, unless Ishida wants to cut to the Piero versus, you know, the Piero fight, unless he wants to cut to that, then I don't know what else is going to happen, dude. I can't tell you what else is going to happen right now, because it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I feel like the only thing that could happen is either we see Centipede or we see Kaneki. Those are the only things that can happen. Or Sasaki resolves himself, and Sasaki goes Centipede without breaching the Kaneki persona. Or Sasaki awakens his potential and just fucking goes in like a beast of his own accord, which I think is the least likely right now, based on the setup that Ishida has gone through and everything like that. But this chapter, dude, beast. Fucking beast. Let me know your thoughts, and I'm out. Peace.